Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Edem of Global Abundance LLC, and on this channel, we cover a wide variety of topics in the real estate industry, from homeowners looking for the right path to sell and investors looking for innovative ways to make an impact in their communities. If you're a fan of the content discussed here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to join a supportive and productive free VIP group where we all share what's working right now when it comes to buying and selling real estate, go ahead and click the link below in the description. It's totally free. Now, this video is for city slickers and all my urban dwellers. Today, we're turning our concrete jungles into lush green oases. Think your tiny balcony or windowsill isn't cut out for a garden? Think again. We're about to dive into the world of urban gardening where every inch of space is a potential paradise. So grab your gardening gloves and let's prove that you don't need a backyard to have a green thumb, just a bit of creativity and a love for getting your hands dirty, literally. Let's grow. So first things first, let's get down to the root of urban gardening. It's all about making the most of limited space and resources. You might have acres of land, but you've got determination and possibly a window that gets some sunlight. So let's start by assessing your space. How much sunlight does it get? Is there room for planters or hanging pots? Even in a tiny ledge, uh, can become a micro garden for the herbs or flowers that you have. It's like a tiny real estate market and you're the developer. Next, choose your plants wisely. Some plants love the cozy confines of a pot while others might get a bit claustrophobic. So go for hardy varieties that can handle the highs and lows of city life. And just like a true urbanite. And don't forget about soil and water in the city. These are your plants best friends, after you, of course. A good potting mix and regular watering can turn even the grimiest balcony into a blooming haven. Now let's talk containers, the building blocks of urban gardening. Think of them as mini apartments for your plants. Each one of these needs to be just right for its occupant. Container variety is key, from traditional clay pots to repurposed items like old boots or teapots. Your container choice can add personality to your garden. It's like fashion for plants. Everyone has their own style, but it's not just about looks. Drainage is crucial. So you want to make sure your containers have holes at the bottom. Waterlogged plants are unhappy plants. Okay, it's like living in a house with a perpetually flooded basement. And size matters in pots, at least. Uh, a pot too small can stunt growth, and a pot too big can overwhelm. It's about finding that perfect fit, like a good pair of jeans. Now, remember, container gardening is about experimentation. Mix and match plants and containers. Create levels of depth with stands or hanging pots. It's like playing a 3D puzzle, but with more dirt and less frustration. Now, when the horizontal space is a luxury, it's time to think vertical. Vertical gardening is like building skyscrapers for your plants. It's urban architecture at its greenest. You can use trellises, wall planters, or even upcycled pallets. The sky's the limit, or at least your ceiling is in this in this point. Climbing plants like ivy, jasmine, or even some vegetables love to grow up. But vertical gardening isn't just about saving space, it's a statement. It turns a bland wall into a living artwork. It's like having a Mona Lisa in your garden, but greener and less mysterious. And don't worry about complexity. Many vertical gardening setups are perfect for beginners. Just make sure your wall gets enough light and love, the two main ingredients for a happy garden. Now, choosing the right plants is like casting actors for a movie. Each one needs to play its part perfectly. In the urban jungle, you want hardy, adaptable, and let's face it, low maintenance stars. Herbs are fantastic for beginners. Uh, Basil, mint, and chives are like the friendly neighbors of the plant world, easygoing and always welcome. Plus, they make your kitchen smell like a gourmet restaurant. Now, for color, go for flowers like marigolds, petunias, or geraniums. They're like the confetti of the garden, adding pops of color and joy. Just make sure they get enough sunlight because these guys love their tan. And let's not forget about vegetables, of course. Yes, you can grow veggies in a small space. Cherry tomatoes, lettuce, and peppers are great options. It's like having a mini farmer market on your balcony. But remember, every plant has its own needs and personality. Some like sun baths, others prefer the shade. So some drink a lot of water, others are more, let's say, water conscious. So get to know your plants and they will thrive. Now, let's talk maintenance. Just like any good relationship, your garden needs time and attention, but don't worry, it's more zen than chore. Watering is your number one task. Most container plants need daily watering, especially in the summer. It's like a morning coffee for them, essentially, uh, essential for a good start to the day. Then there's feeding. A good fertilizer can do wonders. It's like a spa treatment for your plants, a little pampering to keep them happy and healthy. Pruning and deadheading are also important. It's like giving your plants a haircut. It keeps them looking neat and encourages new growth. Plus, it's incredibly satisfying. And finally, pest control. Keep an eye out for uninvited guests. Most pests can be dealt with naturally, like with neem oil or soap water. It's like being a bouncer at your plant's exclusive party. And to wrap everything up, urban gardeners, from the wonders of container gardening to the marvels of vertical greenery, choosing the right plants and maintaining your lush haven, we've covered the gamut of urban gardening. Remember, you don't need a sprawling estate to have a garden. A little bit of space, some creativity, and a dash of love are all you need to create your very own green oasis in the heart of the city. So roll up your sleeves, get your hands dirty, and watch as your urban space transforms into a blooming paradise. And before we jump off this video, if you found this information helpful, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It will help others see this video and provide value to others like yourself. Also, don't forget to join our free VIP group where we share information on things real estate related and get any questions you have answered. Uh, the link for the free group is in the description below. Until next time, happy gardening, everyone. And remember, in the world of plants, patience and care always bear the sweetest fruit, or vegetables, or flowers. You get the idea.